afternoon here. All we gotta do is feed our calves here. Hey. Where you going? We got 4 rubber tires in this pen. Once Dad is done filling the tires, then we gotta put a hay and a millet. And then we usually put a oats in that single bale feeder. And then another hay and a millet in the double bale feeder over there. So he's gonna take that, kind of spread it around for them to have a little bedding and have some nice fresh bales in the feeders. Sounds like we are just going to put ground feed in these tires for today, and the hay that Dad took out of the feeders, they'll be fine for overnight, to pick through it and clean it up, and then tomorrow we'll put fresh bales in.
B-Train one were for $7,500.
With hay sides?
No, I mean just a flat train.
There's a crow. Little kitty! How you doing? Here, kitty! What you doing, Lefty? We gonna feed some cows? What's going on, Tarp? Out of the way, buddy. Better close the gate.
Oh, Gannon, he's going to show us how he's a professional here and get that off them bales. Pull on it. Help him out here just a smidge. You do it, right? There she is. I don't even know where that bale come from. Looks like it has that gumweed in it. Looks good though. Nice short hay. Calf hay. They like it short. Back up. There you go. Now we got it. You gotta know what your loader operator is doing before you get too grabby. You could end up in a world of hurt. Wrong spot. Especially with them skid steers there. Everything in and around it is a blind spot. So, like with these skid steers, yeah, you're going to talk to him, or I guess I tell my neighbors that if they come to see me and I'm in that skid steer, I usually take in so I can see their people, so then I motion to them that I actually know they're around me, so then I know not to get in there. And then when you visit with somebody with the skid steer, you don't put your feet anywhere near the outfit, and you lean in and say, "Hey Gannon, how's she going?" Okay.
Torque's wondering, is there a solenoid on the starter that he can replace, or you gotta replace the starter?
On what?
On a 4440.
Well, you can try replacing that solenoid. Usually they just put a new starter on.
But he can short the starter, the crank.
How about that one up on the dash that we fixed on Carl's?
Under the bezel?
Under the hood, remember? We did that one under the hood. There's a relay up there on the outside.
On the firewall?
Yep. It was this tire here, and I drove up with the skid steer and looked, and it's like, oh my, there's a big turd in over on the other side there. Here laid one of the calves on his side with his head doubled around, and it looked like he was DOA. When I bumped the tire, he moved. So we have to check these tires at the end of the day now to make sure we have no calves stuck in it. Where are these? Where I picked up this hay at? Hey there, boy. It's a big boy. He's in the way. Oh, crap. You get some stuff on you? I'm sorry. So anywho, what are you two up to? No good, I see, huh? We're trying to get these guys to learn how electric fence operates. I was having trouble with these. That's quite the story. That dates back to Christmas. These cows, and my cows anyway, I don't know how everybody else keeps their animals in, but if I don't do chores on a regular basis, you're gonna have nothing but trouble. And on Christmas we took in the day before we fed everybody an extra bale. So in the morning it was cold, and so all we had to do was actually make sure the waters worked. Me and Gannon drove up to our daughter, his sister, place, and had Christmas Eve. We come home that night. Next morning it was storming out, so we didn't get out to do chores till noon. I had made the comment that I said we better get out and feed them cows, because if we don't feed them cows, they will go through the fence and feed themselves. Well, lo and behold, we went out. They had broke the fence. They were in the bale pile right over here where the barley and the millet is. We got them out, fed them. This was on Sunday. Fed them, put them in, and next day Gannon, he went trucking. So I was by myself. I was putting fuel in the skid steer, and them other cows, they're supposed to be down over there, and I was putting the outfits over there by the 84, and all of a sudden there was cows going to the west. And from 4 o'clock in the afternoon till 7, I fought with cows in that area right there. They were like they were possessed. I couldn't hardly run fast enough in between point A and point B in the gate there. I had the skid steer sitting by that corner, so I had maybe 10 feet. Then I would try to fix that wire, and then cows would come right through that wire. There's no way of stopping them, so I had to run them up that night. Run them up, lock them in that pen there where they're at right now, and they're learning how to stay in electric fence at the moment, because apparently That's another whole story there too. You can see where I went around the fence here, push snow. I walk around the hill here. I've got the one fence right now is at 7.2, the one, and then this one here, down in here, around the snow pile, and then it goes around and way over. That one is 3.4, and as you can see, I have a pile of snow there, right there. I have a pile of snow there. I have a pile of snow there. Over there by the trees, it's 4 or 5 feet deep along the shelter belt, and I have 4 high tensile wires there, and it laid down on the wire so bad that it actually broke one of the old railroad ties, which was not very good shape anyway, but it broke that off. So that was one day's project over in there. Had to push down a new post, which the ground isn't froze because there's like 3 feet of snow on top of it. Well, that has its good side and its bad side, because the good side is it's quick, easy, and if they want to eat on them or whatever, they can do that. But there's also the chance of them ripping their ear tags off because they get wound up in the net wrap. Well, point in case, in this pen here, she keeps going around ahead of me. There's one here, one cow, heifer, actually a second calve. That doesn't have a tag anymore, if you can believe that. It's just how it goes. You never can win. There she is right there. No tag. She has Cassandra's brand on her, so you know, there you can see the 7, the diamond 7. So anyway, that's where we're at with that one.
So me and Dad are done for the day here. I don't know if Dad videoed or anything when I was gone, but a couple weeks ago, we had taken out, we used to have bales there, and in a previous video we had drilled 2 poles so we could remove those bales because we don't have any panels there, but now we got that self-stander there. And took those bales out and added this trailer that we had bought from a neighbor. Dad figured might as well put shovels, brooms, looks like he's got a pick there, our pitchforks, and then our calf tipping table, so they're out of the elements with all the snow we've got this year. And the sides have already been plywooded up, so she's all sealed besides the back end here. All we did was feed the cows today. It's a beautiful day today, 20 degrees, and supposed to be nice all week. I'm going trucking again, so Dad will be on his own for the week again. I'm not sure what he's got anything planned for this week, but I'll leave the camera with him and see what he's got figured out. So appreciate you guys watching. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.